Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Jerks Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Carsky, with my co-host, Dylan Mahler, and Dan McCarty, baby.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing? Because I'm pissed because look at this.
Wow.
It's only a $400 microphone.
Yeah, it looked a little
and
loose
it's all
there.
wiggly.
Yeah, I got to fix it. But I have to use an Allen key. That's a man thing to do. I don't like doing man things.
So you're not upset about all the paint on the microphone itself?
Oh, no, that's cool as fuck. That's
Okay.
super cool.
That is
It's the
cool.
coolest thing. One of yours has a Supreme sticker at the back of it. I think Dylan's does, where it says me.
I never win the lotteries.
I was a
You got the
Supreme
heaviest one.
leader.
Yeah. If your mic has a Supreme sticker on the back, then you win a free
Hand job.
sandwich.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
You have to give
Sometimes
a hand
I
job
would love a
for
sandwich.
free.
A sandwich
love a hand job.
can be better than a sandwich. A sandwich can be better than a hand job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
like
right
this,
hands.
this one time a stripper
Can
offered me a
be.
free hand job during a lap dance.
Ooh.
She's like, "You want a lap dance?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "I'll give you a hand job." I was like, "Okay." Like, that's a
Wow.
pretty good sales tactic.
Sounds like that was a $20 hand job.
40. And,
40. There we go.
But yeah, I was like, "You're not gonna get this done in one song." I couldn't even do it in one
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
And then so she got you for like 5 or 6.
No, I think that's what she was thinking. But I was like, "No." I pulled my pants up. I was like, "I'm good." I just walked out of that bitch. I was like, "I do a way better job of this." And I went to the bathroom.
Thanks
and just,
for the memories.
Thanks for the story, Cinnamon.
Good times takes me back.
Speaking of tops no bottoms, I just recently watched the new Winnie the Pooh movie, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
What is
Oh wait,
what?
yeah, I think I saw them, but it was
He's
like a horror one, right?
Yeah, so Christopher Robin abandons Winnie the Pooh and gang to go to college.
I always saw that coming.
Meanwhile, they starve and they go feral and they end up eating Eeyore and they turn evil. So then he comes back
Wait,
to
they eat
visit.
the depressed one? That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's
Oh,
showed him a
yeah.
That's
favor.
fucking fair. Like, we
And,
could do without him.
They come back. He comes back, and now it's like 5 years later, and Winnie the Pooh is like gigantic, and Piglet has gone feral, so he's got tusks and shit. And they just
Wow.
start murdering everybody. They hate humankind. But
That's awesome.
it was a $100,000 budget. It's made
That's
over
it?
$5 million.
Wow.
And it was
Dude, Chris almost got $100,000 for his budget. That's crazy.
yeah, it was.
What movie did he make?
I hope he's able to make $5 million off of that documentary.
He won't.
I think it'd be great if he did.
I would love for him to as well. Me and him have a podcast. That would be great for me.
You're like, we're gonna get
That would
new
be cool.
equipment.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, get a new camera,
Hey,
Chris. with that.
can we use your equipment?
No, we actually got grounded. He got grounded from his place.
Okay.
We can't do podcasts. No, he actually did get grounded at his place because he
Ooh.
was fucking too loud. So his roommates were like, no more podcast at the house.
Just say, was he doing it on the podcast? Like, why did that?
Oh,
What
they
have
didn't care
to do
about
with the
during
other?
the podcast.
I think it was what he was saying when he was.
fucking yeah. He was really
fucked.
racist. He's
Just
just really
racial
racist.
slurs
Yeah.
all over the place.
And he had a mirror so he could look himself in
He
the eyes.
pretends to be
Ooh.
white when he has sex. It's so
Yeah.
annoying. Oh my god,
Yeah,
his
it's
white
messed
accent,
up, dude.
is so good. You know.
Yeah.
I make sure I don't sound white.
Hey, yo, this head great.
You do a great job at it, Dylan.
Thank you.
Oh, this head
try
good.
to-
Dingo.
Lean into different personalities of mine just to kind of have diversity.
Yeah, when people who have personality split like different multiple personality disorder, do any of them have accents?
They actually
Like, do they change races sometimes?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Right?
yeah, I have some that
That has to be hilarious.
basically all of my personalities have their own set of personalities, and I kind of got
It's
this
like a
operation started as
Do
a
they have their
pyramid
own,
scheme.
like a
things they
nesting
like-
doll.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know what that is, but
The
I'm
Russian
top
doll.
of the,
It's the doll within a doll
Oh,
within a
yeah.
doll within a doll. So each.
but it's that if they change color, so it's not always like Russian.
Do your personalities have different hobbies?
Do they have
They have
different colors?
they have different hobbies, different disorders.
He's laughing. I'm like, I can't tell if this is a bit or if this is real life right now. I'm going with it's real.
I think it is more real than I think. It's like,
See, Dan, not everything's jokes.
I really do have totally different brains sometimes. I like a couple hours after I do something, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You're like
But,
what?
I don't really want to get into it, but I have like I don't know. I was
Strangles a
thinking
kitten, and he's like, "What was
No,
that
no.
Nobody's gonna be
about?
mad at that.
I don't.
Where was
I don't
that?
do
Where did
that.
that come from anymore?"
I love
It's-
cats. But
Oh,
I'm
that was the
allergic.
old
I
me.
guess
My
that's-
bad. That was.
says.
Oh,
It's like
sorry.
I've actually graduated to raccoons. They put up more of a fight.
They do have thumbs, I believe.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's
I'm
very
an expert,
human.
But
Dude, raccoons would be the dominant species if they were way bigger. If they have thumbs, it's game over.
Dude, I was living in my place downtown. I was having a cigarette on the back porch, and this raccoon came down the alley, and he was big as fuck. And he punked me off of my own porch. Like, he just kept walking towards me. I was like, get out of here. Get out. He's just walking towards me. I was like, all right, I'll go.
This also sounds like an old white guy who's being really racist. He's like, this fucking raccoon walked up to me.
That is
Off my
like-
porch. They usually don't put the...
if that's your
and
spirit
his
animal,
skateboard is.
Mark's spirit animal is a raccoon.
Yep.
It's wrong to say it now after you brought that part up.
It's like the Danny
You can't
Spick and Spam joke.
Exactly. You could say it the first time, but after that, it's wrong.
You can't explain why it's funny. That's just let it sit there.
It's kind of like saying the N word at trigger warning. You can't explain what's funny
You
about
can't.
that.
Yeah. You can't.
Actually,
Also at
Let's go
Gambits.
full and gambits.
Said the same joke from there I heard.
Well, at
Oh,
least
really?
they're consistent.
that's
Yes,
cool.
they are. Whoever they is.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they were almost on the podcast?
Almost.
Remember that?
And then,
No,
Whose
no,
idea was
no,
that?
and then there's. I did go to bat. I went to bat, and then some things got out, and I was like, you know what? Probably better not be.
Some funny things, but
Yeah, funny things, but not like I want to put you on the podcast kind of things.
Yeah, we don't.
they walked up to me and asked me what I heard, and I was like, "Heard you said the N word."
Yeah,
they were like silent. They did not
I
respond.
say news spread pretty fast, like probably within 15 minutes of it happening.
yeah,
Probably
I was
while
aware
it happened.
Like,
you know,
Surprised
what I
we didn't get
didn't
to
it
the
was
clip.
live tweeted or live.
They're
Insta-
trending on
Facebook
Twitter.
lived. I'm sure. I mean,
We heard
One
about
day.
it, but nobody heard an R, and that's an unimportant thing, I guess. But I feel like it's the fact that I actually think that in my mind that it is worse with the hard R.
Oh, yeah,
but
of
then
course.
I think is that even really a healthy thing to entertain?
Well, with the hard R is
We
even
should
an
say they're
insult with
even.
black people to each other. Is a
I
hard
was
R is
gonna
an
say-
insult type shit.
one is worse, but neither are good.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, like even with like black people, like one's a
not
form
really
of
about
endearment and
better.
one is like an actual insult. Like if a black dude calls another black with a hard R, it's like not
Rude.
a good.
Well,
yeah,
like I barely
that has
know
a
or-
definition. But like,
I basically just
I
said,
did tell Amy's joke to a black guy, my homie, and he thought it was pretty funny.
Nigel?
Is that his
No,
name?
different one actually.
Oh, okay.
Named Eric. He sells me drug. So that's not his real name.
So we just learned Mark has more than one black friend.
Honestly, multiple. Lived with one in college. It was a great
And they
time.
are all
I didn't
real
know
and
that they use
physical
cocoa
and-
butter on their whole body.
What do you
I-
just put it on your elbow?
They just get out of the
Arms?
shower and rub it all
Yeah, it's
over.
whole
My
body
No,
stuff.
yeah, my elbows get dry.
Whole body
Just my
stuff.
elbows. Like,
I,
and my dick is smooth.
Do you think that makes you smoother as a person?
Having a smooth.
Oh,
'Cause if you
they are
think
pretty
about-
smooth,
Yeah.
literally and figuratively.
That's
smart.
the cocoa butter.
I use lotion.
You do?
Yeah.
Wait, do you?
You put the lotion on its
fuck, I
skin
wish
that
we. Do you
doesn't
guys
all
know
over.
what the trigger warning guys thought about it?
Because
Because
From
the
what I heard,
comedians
no
who
one
have heard
said
her say
anything.
that joke, two of the black dudes who heard it were like, "No, it's just a joke."
Was it the
Yeah.
same
And
I was
joke?
like-
You're sure? I wasn't even in the room, but I don't know if it was.
Shit, I heard it was, so I'm not entirely sure if it was the same joke. But like, I definitely feel like white people get more offended by it,
100%.
which is
Well,
weird. Just as a weird little thing that we should test out more. You know?
We should find out
Say,
because I want to know if it's like
Cool.
It's worse. Yeah. I feel like it is not about that it's a little bit better with the A.
I was gonna say.
But,
Well, here's the thing: is you got white guys having this argument about how what can you say? I mean, hey, oh, I got a black friend. Hey,
I mean, hey,
but you don't see a lot of guys.
We do make the rules.
So you don't see a lot
Who's
of
in
guys
Congress?
lining up to suck a dick to say the F slur there.
I say
That's
we,
all I got to do.
I think.
I say we all get it out of our systems.
No,
And
see,
it's a
because then
fresh
they'd be more
slate.
offended. I'd be like, I tried to be like you. I put a dick in my mouth. I'm gay, but I wouldn't enjoy it. But I would enjoy saying the F word.
Yeah. Well, middle
Which
school
isn't
me
gay
really
either.
enjoyed saying it.
Yeah, especially on Xbox Live.
Oh man,
My God, so many people were gay back then.
the sex box, sex cocks. That's all I got.
Write that down. So what you guys been up to? What have you been up to, guys? This
What have
past.
you been doing?
I've only done stand up last Tuesday at Joe's. This
Oh.
is
Oh,
not
really?
good. Not good at all. Yeah.
whole week
I
off.
wanted to kill myself.
Is
Yeah.
that why you didn't do it since then?
Because I want to kill myself. Yes.
You didn't have a good say, you don't think?
No. No.
Wait, your
I
set
just
was like the crazy one where everyone's yelling.
that was a lot of fun actually.
Yeah.
No, I was switching meds.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
mentally, I was like, I cannot.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go outside
I
right
was like-
now. I'm sensitive.
I was like, it would be a bad idea if I was on stage. I'd
Yeah.
probably look pretty.
It doesn't look like the commercials, folks.
Gary Gallman said, he's like, if you're not feeling mentally well, do not get on stage and embarrass
Nice.
yourself.
well,
Because
then
they
I
will
could,
not forget.
I was gonna say I
but-
could remove half of our comics tonight off of that list.
Yeah, but I like seeing it, you know?
Yeah,
Yes,
and
I
those are some
love
of the guys
seeing
where
it.
I'm like, yeah, none of this is a story,
No.
or none of this is a joke. These are all
Exactly.
true stories.
You can tell that's
That
how much I
is-
project with other people's jokes because everything I say is real. I'm like, I thought we were supposed to do this, guys. I feel
think
like people can
that's
tell when
such
I'm
a-
lying, though.
It's
Like
a
I'm not like they
secret
just
sauce.
know if it's not a real statement,
yeah,
Yeah.
like almost if it were like
A joke.
A joke.
but it doesn't work as well.
Well,
When
I don't
say
know.
something
I
I don't
mean-
like know, you know, for me at least.
Well,
People
I was
can
gonna say,
detect
I-
lying.
Yeah.
I don't meet a lot of talking animals in real life, but a lot of my jokes.
But
are
every
about
dog
talking
you have met
animals.
goes woof, woof, bark.
rough.
You're telling me they're not
rough,
saying
rough.
anything, huh?
Yeah,
Hey, buddy,
they're saying something.
You looking to get some home remodeling done? Roof, roof.
They're
Yeah, I
talking,
can
they're not
help
really
you out with
saying
that. I know a
anything.
guy.
If you want to book him, his Instagram,
Wow.
not show average comedy.
Roof. It's like the top of a house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or you'd
Where
be
did
like,
the-
"How's
where
your
did
day
you
I
going?"
get it now. That's
How's
hilarious.
your day going, dog? What's up, dog? And they're like, rough, rough. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry about that. You know, I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better.
We're barking
Finish the
up the
fucking
right
joke.
tree
Finish
here,
the,
folks.
just go ahead and fucking finish the rest of the bit.
You ask a dog what kind of tree they like. They go, bark, bark.
Yeah. He's not
That's cool.
specific even.
Bark,
cool.
the bark of the tree. That's
So
their favorite
dumb,
part.
dogs.
Dogs are
The
idiots.
outside.
But
Well,
they
they
are
don't know like birch and oak
Yeah.
and stuff. I can't imagine.
Yeah, how would they? Yeah, nobody's really.
The dog thinks.
Well, it's the part of the tree that they pee on. It's really the only part that they get a hold
You
of.
guys are lucky he's giving you his closer right now.
Right? Because what? They can't look up, so they don't know that there's branches and leaves and stuff. If you only ever saw a tree like from like this high up.
Wait, if we
Down?
didn't know what trees were and we looked at them, like we didn't have the knowledge, I'd be
Yeah.
like, that just comes out of the ground like that.
Did you guys see it? Like we're
Like, does it
learning.
come out at once? I don't know.
We're learning like trees like talk to each other in the forest and stuff through like the
Yes.
mycelium, the mushrooms under their feet,
That
under
is
their
not,
roots.
Well, dude, the mycelium and the
comforting.
mushrooms change they control everything.
Dude.
ever. They change the diets of the animals there and things that.
Oh no.
How, we
Sorry.
that's
Oh, yeah.
inside me right now.
Adam's
No,
like,
it
I
was,
got something to say.
Terrifying to find that out.
It's
about
in me.
the
It's sitting
trees.
in me.
The
no, it's
trees,
in
the
the background.
spores communicate.
The spores come. You ever get a mouthful of spores and it makes you sneeze and you're like, oh god, that probably wasn't good to be inside of me. But
No.
it's inside of me now. I
Well,
once
if-
smelled a dead raccoon and I was like, I'm inhaling death. And I was like,
I've never smelled death before.
never like I
Inhaling
drove
death.
past a raccoon on the road and I
that
smelled
a
it
new
and I was like,
drink?
that smells dead.
No.
Liquid death.
Liquid death.
We're brought to you by Liquid Death.
I got a joke about liquid death that I'm
do?
working on. Yeah,
Nice.
So yesterday I did 2 mics and I bombed so hard at both of them. It was really rough. Rough.
I was just
Rough,
about-
rough, rough.
That's a good
I
call.
did get
Look
to
how
go
good of a
home.
comedian
Dog
he is. He
with
just
you. I
said he
did
did
get
that
to,
just to say that.
I
You
did get to
slide
go home
dog.
and I pet my dog and she was like, "How was your day, Dan?" And I was like, "Rough." And she was like, "Dude, that sucks."
She's like, speak English.
What
I
is she
can't
doing with
understand
your
you.
dog?
She's like,
right?
"Actually, habla español."
What
So,
does that mean?
My dog is Spanish.
What is she saying? What is she doing with your dog when you're
Dude,
not
I knew
there?
somebody
No,
in high
my
school
dog is the she.
who trained their
My
dog.
dog is talking in this scenario.
Okay,
in-
okay.
They trained their dog
Thank
in
you.
German only.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably a German
terrible idea.
Shepherd, and they're
Very
like, "Oh
aggressive
yeah,
dog."
hey."
No, I heard that's like
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
best
get off. They're
language
like,
for the-
9.
Okay, Bruce Wayne. That's what Batman does. He trained his dog in German.
Really?
Yes.
I heard
Why?
that's the best
And doesn't he
language
fight like
for
a
it.
Japanese fighting style? And
He fights a Japanese fighting style. He trained his dog in German so that way people can't be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing, good dog?" And he's just like, "Duke Spruch," and then the dog goes and attacks.
I like how
or
he
whatever.
picked that language. I wonder if that is statistically the best language in America to
It
pick for a dog
is.
for people not to know. German?
Or no, it's the best language for a dog to learn because of like how the like how it sounds like the
That makes
functions.
sense.
short. It's not like,
Yeah, it's like a
hi there,
aggressive
little
and
doggy.
Yeah.
I need you to
Like,
come
"Ah."
over here and city witty for daddy.
very specific. And so yeah, dogs are basically they're all German.
Oh, I did want to bring up Winnie the Pooh one more time.
Yes.
So the movie, it's got violence. It's very gory.
Nudity.
It's got gratuitous nudity. And the first time Winnie the Pooh, he grabs this lady by the hair and just rips her top off, right? And he's just like, hold her on, her boobies are all shaking and stuff. And I was like, that's so
What?
funny that they really spun it on its head, because up till that point, Winnie the Pooh was all tops, no bottoms. And now in this one, he's no tops, all bottoms.
Does he have a little pee-pee?
Wow.
No, he's wearing overalls the entire movie.
Oh, wow.
Overalls.
Yeah, and they
Bulge?
don't explain how big he got, because he's like a giant.
Is he like the one of the sin? Like, is he gluttony? Like, is he one of the?
No, it's not that deep.
Oh, okay. I was hoping.
It's not that
Overall
deep.
bear.
But he does eat a lot of honey, and he's very drippy.
Because I was gonna say, I could see that fucking little piglet being like whatever the other ones are. I don't remember.
Envy. He's like, I wish I
So he
was
just
you,
ripped
Pooh.
the clothes
Dude,
off.
how pigs go feral? Dude, humans do too. Like if you just leave kind
Children
of grown
in the
children,
woods?
yeah, dude, they'll go feral.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Which
you got to
is
do what
sick.
you
We
got to
can
do.
evolve, Dan.
We, I think we
They grow their
did.
tails back in a week.
That's cool.
The children
Looking
of
like
the woods.
Goku. Yeah.
You know, if you put a kid in the ocean, their gills will come back. They'll be fine. That's why they sink under the water, because
That's
their
why
gills
all my
come
kids
back.
have been drowning. Dude, I've been
And
using it in my
they-
pool.
Yeah,
It has to be the ocean.
it has to be the ocean, because they swim away.
And
They join the underwater,
They come back like a dolphin.
community.
It's the tides,
as they're
the
flying through the
moon.
air.
Yeah.
Those kids, I guess they weren't witches after all. Those,
No, they
those
were
are
just
kids.
mer people,
Yeah.
mer children.
It's like I thought it was just Hogwarts.
All right,
It was
all
just
right.
a school.
If you could be a halfling, would you be a mer person, a centaur person, or like a bird person?
Bird. I would fly, yeah.
There's a layup.
But I
with
need
the
that centaur cock. I
Yeah.
would love
Ooh.
to have that big.
What if you had a
starting
centaur
point.
body and a human cock?
I was about to say that I would have my own penis still.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that would look even worse on a
Well,
horse.
Well, people would always be like, "Well, you're very polite, Mark. You don't, you
know
don't
what?
hang
I
it
bet
out in
you
public."
a lot of women would suck it. If a fucking horse, half man, half horse, had a suckable
They'd
penis.
probably be relieved.
Yeah,
They'd be like,
at the
"Oh,
height
thank
of their
God."
face. They're just like, yeah. I'll
Bun-
suck it a little.
Yeah, you just
The bunch of whores. Horse.
oars like.
Or maybe they'd say nay.
Because
to
have
Mark.
you guys seen the milking table? You know what a milking table is, Dan?
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
Is this the
Would you
Jordan
do-
Peterson
it's better. It's
reincarnation?
where you lay down on a massage table and there's a hole for your penis and you stick it through there and the massage girl
Sure,
only works your
sure.
shaft.
Well, yeah, I call it the donation table. I go there like 3 times a week.
Now, Mark, with your shaft situation, is the table, do you need a different one?
It needs to be way smaller. It's a Cheerio. It's like the size of a Cheerio.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
But it is good for your cholesterol, I believe, and
But that's how I imagine being a centaur
tiny
would be.
nuts.
It would just be like a walking milking table because it's at that height already, and they're just like
it's like a standing desk.
Yeah, they just wouldn't be able to help
resist
themselves.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, I wouldn't.
Look at that suckable little thing.
You got to use the classic catchphrase, got milk.
Oh,
Would I
Yeah.
come like a horse, but having my penis?
yes,
Dude, nice.
yes,
I've been
very
taking
quickly.
I've been
and
taking
a
pills
lot.
to increase my jizz count. Like it's
How
just
is that working for you?
Dude, I flooded my bathroom, dude.
I
My
know-
my fucking tub overflowed.
It was disturbing. Mark used to come like a show pony, and now he's like, he's a stallion.
I just love how he
Mark
used
the
to come like a
Stallion.
show pony. That's,
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
And it's based in truth, and that's why it's funny. You got to be real. Keep it real, folks.
You know, I love
Mark
animals.
comes a lot now,
That would be such a funny intro on stage. He used to come like a show pony.
but he's a
He
stallion
comes like
now.
a stallion. People are like, what the fuck is going on?
He's go-
He's my main horse now.
His last girlfriend drowned in his cum.
That is sad.
Dude, a centaur doing
He's-
comedy would always be funny.
a centaur doing comedy would be pretty cool.
Skit idea.
His
We
dream
just
is to
green
become a
screen Dan
unicorn,
onto a
but,
centaur, and he's just doing his dog bit.
I do have a skit idea that I want to do, and it's just a stand-up comic whose whole bit is just like the shirts that they would sell like at Spencer's and PacSun.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm on my own and I'm unsupervised. Watch out. Sarcastic comment loading. You know. Oh yeah, it's only funny until somebody gets hurt. And then it's hilarious. Then you just got the
So he's just doing those on stage and people are dying.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I have a skit idea of making a GoFundMe to get my murderer cousin out of jail. Just being like dead serious
I gotta
about
save
it.
my cousin.
He only killed 4 people.
And then you see it starts getting a lot of money. You're like,
He hasn't killed any women in months. It's
Yeah,
been months,
but
right?
even though
It's
he's
been a
been
while.
in jail, he still hasn't.
Yeah.
It's only a 30% more likely chance he's going to reoffend. It's fine.
And what does this guy look like? What's his deal? Give me some of his weaknesses, physical weaknesses.
Looks like me.
fire.
Oh, he has genetic
fire.
series
Ice?
remarks.
Like,
Oh,
what do
he's
we?
a rock type.
What
That's
kind of
a
elemental
prison
do I
in
need to bring
itself.
here?
My guy's a rock type.
So
You need
water.
water and
Water.
lightning? Is lightning against rock or is rock against lightning?
How you doing?
It's
Good.
what's up?
Oh, is that the? That's the goods.
What is
We
it?
just got an upgrade, guys.
Nice.
Okay.
That's perfect timing, actually.
That is
Yeah,
sick.
are
We
we
got
uh,
about 5 minutes, but we
Okay,
can.
How long
yeah,
have
we
we
can
been
run this thing for
recording?
another. There goes the host of
great
the open
Dan
mic at the
Brennan.
Comedy Vault Batavia
Uh-huh.
tomorrow. That's Dan Brennan.
I'm pretty excited about
walking
that,
in the door.
folks. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Hell
this
yeah.
podcast has just been reduced to announcing the people that as they come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, we are popular. This mic's
You
getting
should
crowded.
walk in front of our camera.
Yeah,
That's
fist
what
me,
did
daddy.
that.
Walk in front, don't.
Thank you. Do please do.
I encourage
It's
you
over
to.
on the table over there.
Yeah, that's why I told you to
Yeah.
fist bump me.
There he goes. There he
Nice.
goes.
Do some more TikTok dances till you break a hip.
Dan Brennan has been immortalized. just now.
We'll have you on the
I
pod
edit that
sometime,
out.
Dan. Give you a microphone.
Probably a censor that for TikTok.
He's the funniest Dan in the suburbs.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I would say so. These other 2 Dans suck.
Yeah.
Really bad. Most
Yeah.
Dans I've seen are
They're
not funny.
rough. It's
They
it's
can't, so they don't
tough
look you in the
stuff.
eye when you talk to them.
No,
My dad mentioned that he thinks the Dans are funny. I just saw my dad.
you're dead.
Yeah, and he was like saying like the Dans are funny, and to be honest, he said especially the bigger one. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, and I feel like you've had more opportunities, but I don't know. He was saying Dan's so quick with the continuing riffing off people and stuff. I'm like, nice.
Oh,
He's gonna
thank you.
love that.
Thank you,
We
Dylan.
love
Did your dad go?
compliments.
I do love that.
Did your dad go? He is specifically much better than the other Dan.
know.
He's the best Dan.
I'm just gonna.
No, it's just
You
because
know.
Dan's told us stories of his sexcapades and attempts at sex, and
Dude,
it's really just a.
I couldn't imagine what your dad is like.
life.
I couldn't imagine. What do you think his dad's
I was gonna
like?
say, has your dad been here? Does he know?
No way.
Is he with us right now?
No, he was.
you mean
on
alive?
Saturday? He was
The
at this
father?
mic. No, he was at the mic on Saturday.
Oh.
Output Wrigleyville.
Okay.
So yeah,
So he'll be there-
He's bald, and so I said some bald jokes. Mr.
Nice.
Clean, that's my dad's name, and
Nice.
his girlfriend was there. Happy Mother's Day. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't get that many laughs though. I was kind of disappointed. I was doing jokes I knew that he would understand, and they weren't necessarily the funniest. Is the problem?
Yeah. I say I told you I did it in front of my mom once, and it was an open mic in Bartlett, and I was the only comic that showed up.
Uh-huh.
And for whatever reason, I went dirty.
Uh-huh.
And then I told the
You do the cum
Interesting
taste like
choice
that?
for just
I
your
did
mom.
I did smeared on a hot bagel, and my mom has been very upset about that ever since. She has refused to. I was like, "Hey, Mom, we're doing the Red Room thing. You should come out. You know, it's going to be good." And she goes, "Well, it couldn't get any worse."
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, it could.
She apologized to me afterwards. She was like, "That was awful. I should have never. I'm sorry I came out." I was
It
like,
was
"Sorry, Ma.
worse. Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day."
Damn, that's almost as bad as bombing on Kill Tony, dude. That's
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
But then what if you
I
get
can.
your
I can.
redemption though? That's got to be sweet.
Yeah.
Redemption is sweet. It's I'm not gonna cut my hair.
Okay.
I am though. I actually.
It's so long.
Okay, here's the thing. I might cut my hair because I am going bald.
Really?
I have a bald spot on the back of my
Yes!
head, and so I'm thinking,
no,
like
no,
it looks,
no.
it's noticeable to me. I notice it whenever I hold my phone camera like this on video.
But
and then I
luckily
do a
you're
full-
tall and nobody's
Yeah,
seeing you from
But
that.
I also sit down a lot. Like
Just not doing
Think,
that.
Adam,
I sit down a lot.
Can we
and
shave
then
your
I'm like,
head?
he should keep as long as he can
No.
before it shows.
I'm
It's
No,
not
no,
gonna-
don't
showing.
convince him to do this. We're shaving it.
Just
We're shaving
have
it.
the, just have the
no,
open
no.
crown with just the long hair around it.
Yeah, do the
No.
yes, the toilet bowl.
Oh, I would
Yes.
fuck with that. I would do that.
No,
Yeah.
no.
They don't put a yarmulke.
No.
Make you
Right
Jewish.
now, you can hide it. It's way too thick, but then don't cut it because I feel like it'll take a long time to grow back.
I was
where you
actually
have
looking
now.
back, like, when was the last time I got a haircut? And it's been over a year for sure. Like,
What-
I've trimmed it up a couple times, yeah,
What-
but
He's like,
when
enjoy
you,
it while it
I
lasts.
will. I am gonna. I'm only doing this to spite you, bald
Use
fucks.
that.
That's
Yeah.
Use that shampoo a couple more times, Dan. I put Nair in it. All right.
Yeah, I
You
love
fell for it.
Nair,
You got
actually.
bamboozled.
Nair
head
kind
and
of hurts.
shoulders.
Why does this burn? I didn't know you were gonna jerk off with it, dude. I thought you were just.
Who doesn't jerk off with their shampoo
Uh-huh.
and conditioner combo?
Well, the shampoo part burns.
Smooth and soft. Well, so does the conditioner
Yeah,
part.
it
Let's be
does.
honest.
No, it hasn't burned my penis.
Well, that's
Maybe I just haven't used it in a while. I've just been going
It's just
lotion.
kind of a surface area issue, but I feel like you got to keep the long hair, buddy.
I'm gonna keep it. I
Uh-huh.
want it. I want it to get down to like beyond shoulder length. I mean, I've already put in the effort to grow it out this long, so I think I'm gonna grow it out longer than I've ever had it before.
You have been
Yeah.
trying pretty hard.
No
I have,
PR?
I think I've had
Are
probably.
your arms tired
Yeah.
from growing your hair out?
Oh, speaking of arms, I went to the gym the first
Uh-huh,
time
still been
yesterday
going to the
since
gym,
COVID.
folks.
Nice.
Fucking went out,
dude.
got myself a gym membership. I also bought a shitload of supplements.
Jesus.
So I'm
Nice.
like jacked to the gills right now. Like
Well,
I'm on
see, you do
testosterone
seem
and
like you would
fucking
have
pills
gills.
and powders and all types
Dude,
of shit.
I thought I saw a six pack on you when you
Bro,
walked over there.
it's true. It'll be here like next week. Like I've got it ordered in the mail. It's
This
coming.
guy is
It's coming. I'm
running.
gonna start fucking hard charging.
But
Get back to my
Dan,
glory days.
when you got that haircut, did you just get the one cut? Or did you
It was
get
just the one.
Uh-huh.
It was
Must
actually
be nice.
it was this one. It was nice to have at least one.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
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 I have
could
one
Yeah.
that grows.
pick and choose. Yeah,
one
in your
no.
nose.
I do get upset
God, he is so
sometimes.
quick with it.
No, it's,
What is this? The roast battle?
it's
At
frustrating.
SNF? What is this?
Mark's got a tattoo of a toupee.
Nice.
I was considering
Nice.
that.
That is a good roaster. But I do get upset when
Roasted.
it's like they didn't even notice I shaved my nose hairs. What the hell? Why'd I even do it then?
All right, we'll
Right.
end on
I
this.
stopped.
Speaking of nose hairs, I had a fucking computer teacher in elementary school. His whole nose each was plugged with hair, and it came out the front of his nose.
Unironically, folks.
Did he hide change up there? He's like, hey kids,
No,
if you can
no.
find the nickel, it's yours.
Just hair.
Just
Everything
I was just
in.
loving it. I was
I
just
know.
scared of him. That's how he would like taste things. They had like little tentacles at the end. It's like a cat.
No, it's because he never pays attention to nose. Nice. That is a. Do you think? Okay. Will this be a good bit? I shouldn't- rape culture.
Woo!
off to a good start.
Yeah, that's probably all the information I needed. But, but no, it is. It's culture, and if you say it's not, then why did you say in the first place? But never mind.
Hey, my culture is not yours, though, okay?
No, but they say
Discriminate
that's not.
against.
That's not a culture to. And if it is, yeah, it is discriminatory.
Rape culture appropriation.
Yeah.
Say that's okay. It's like part of my culture.
You trying to
That's not a culture.
what are you trying to do? A genocide? On this culture?
They're trying to take
A
like
genus.
Yeah,
they're trying to take
genocide
control
that
of
culture,
my
and I feel like
culture.
Dude, you're the only one who can
Without
make
my
genocide
consent.
sound fun. Genocide.
genocide.
Sounds like a
So you
ride.
can get at Kohl's.
Goals.
This is not my khaki side; it's my genocide.
It sounds like you're going to a place called Geno's and you're getting like fries on the side. Geno's side. Yeah, I'm just
Hello,
getting
you
nice.
get a Geno's. Yeah, it's
Number
monster
two in a
fries with a
genocide.
bunch of cheese and bacon bits on there, and a little bit of anal rape.
Dude, you're making me hard.
I'll take
right now,
some
dude.
genocide
Just a
with
little
a
bit
side
of drippage.
fries.
You had me at anal rape. Thank you so much for
Oh.
watching and listening to the Jerks podcast. I've been Mark Carsky with Dan McCarty and Dylan Mahler. Come to the what is this fucking Josephine's
Jerks at
Martini
Joe's.
Bar? Yeah, Jerks at Joe's.
Josephine's Martini
Every
Bar.
Tuesday, podcast at 7.
Martini and wine bar.
Lots of funny jokes at 8.
Yeah, lots of jokes, lots of culture.
Lots of
Come
jokes.
talk
It's
about
gonna
sex
happen
work.
here.
Love you. Mwah.